At the grand close of Coachella 2025's first weekend, a moment of raw emotion and electric energy unfolded under the California night sky. And at its center stood Taylor Swift, letting loose in the crowd as her longtime friend and global sensation, Post Malone, lit up the stage with a headlining performance that quickly became something much more, an unscripted, heartfelt tribute to her. While thousands danced to the pulse of Malone's genre-blending beats, all eyes quietly followed. Swift, who was spotted moving freely in the crowd, unguarded and radiant, her joy matching every note of the music. Though alone on the dance floor, she was never far from the spotlight, especially as Post Malone's set transformed into a love letter to friendship, legacy, and mutual admiration. Wearing high-waisted jeans and a tucked-in tee, Malone commanded the Coachella main stage with ease. Bouncing from hip-hop anthems to country-infused ballads, his performance laced with authenticity and moments of humor. But what made the night unforgettable wasn't just the music. It was his repeated, sincere shoutouts to Swift, each more touching than the last. "Yo, Taylor, this one's for you," he called out mid-set, his voice soaring over a sea of cheering fans. The audience erupted, fully aware they were witnessing something rare. A superstar honoring another in real time, not out of obligation, but out of genuine love and respect. Throughout the hour-long show, Malone infused his biggest hits with unexpected flair, turning Rockstar into a bittersweet ballad with a country twist, and reinventing Psycho with a personal, stripped-down edge. The transitions were seamless, but his admiration for Swift remained the through line. In one of the night's most poignant moments, he paused between songs, the spotlight dimming just enough to feel intimate. "You light up the stage in your own way," he said, his voice steady but filled with emotion. "And tonight, I hope you're feeling the love as much as we all are." That message wasn't just for Swift. It was for everyone watching. It reminded the world that beyond the spectacle and stardom, true connection and genuine respect still exist at the highest levels of fame. And for one unforgettable night at Coachella, that bond between two of the biggest names in music lit up: the desert sky. As the Coachella 2025 weekend reached its euphoric peak, Post Malone delivered more than just a headlining performance. He created a heartfelt tribute wrapped in laughter, love, and raw admiration for one of music's most iconic figures. Taylor Swift, the set, already teeming with energy, took an unexpected and delightful turn when Malone paused to introduce a lighthearted number with a cheeky grin. "Ladies and gentlemen," he announced, "I wrote this next track about my absolute favorite shape, the trapezoid. But let's be honest, tonight it's all about celebrating Taylor's curves and style." The crowd erupted into laughter, their cheers echoing through the desert night as they embraced Malone's humor and affection for his longtime friend. Yet, beneath the playful tone, there was something deeper at play. This wasn't a passing nod. It was a public acknowledgement of admiration, the kind that bridges artistic genres and personal bonds. Malone's tribute wasn't just about one artist saluting another. It was about two worlds colliding in harmony. His gritty, genre-blending sound found new softness as he wove Taylor's spirit into his performance, turning the stage into a shared space of tribute and celebration. While Swift remained off stage, far from the spotlight she usually commands, she was very much at the center of the night. Post's set became interactive, drawing the crowd into a shared moment of appreciation. With every beat, he invited fans to celebrate not only the music, but the meaning behind it: connection, friendship, and the power of presence. "Keep spreading love, keep giving love," Malone called out as his voice cracked with genuine emotion. "And Taylor, you're loved more than you know." It wasn't just a message, it was a declaration. One that lit up the festival with authenticity, leaving a mark that resonated long after the music stopped. As the night reached its close with a reimagined, emotionally charged rendition of Sunflower, Post Malone stood not just as a performer, but as a friend, elevating the moment into something sacred. His blending of country soul and hip-hop grit felt effortless, but it was the sincerity of his words that truly stole the show. And in that desert air, beneath the lasers and neon glow, Coachella 2025 didn't just celebrate music, it celebrated friendship. It celebrated Taylor. And it reminded us all that behind every spotlight, there's a heart that beats just a little brighter when surrounded by love. Love.